Okay, hello, good morning. So, just a very quick and short but very important lesson today through this live session. Okay, so today we are learning about rotational loading. Rotational loading so that the connective tissue health in our wrist, elbows, shoulders stays good even as we age. Now, as I have expressed and explained many times before, that in a typical fitness regime, or especially in the modern fitness practices, we always tend to move in straight lines, forward, backward, up, and down. But if we were meant to work so intensely only on moving ourselves in straight lines, why would we have a rotational capacity in our joint, in wrist joint, in elbow joint, in shoulder joint, right? Because evolutionarily we have always extensively used this joint, and for especially for activities where it needs rotation of your wrist, it needs rotation of your elbows, rotation of your shoulders, even a rotation at mid back or lower back. Okay. And when we don't take care of this aspect of movement, then that's when our body starts to stiffen up, flexibility reduces, strength reduces, circulation starts getting bad, especially as we age, right? And that's why it's very important to include rotational strength training practices, which is what Meipadam and Karlakattai, or the traditional Indian fitness, is all about. Okay, so today we are going to learn very simple three Karlakattai rotations. Well, actually, to be honest, if you are not a regular practitioner, if you are a beginner, or if your practice is not that intense, you might find it challenging to be able to do these rotations. And in that case, my best suggestion, my best advice is to learn it properly, right? But all these movements are rotational loading movements. We are not just rotating these joints, but we ourselves, we are changing the position. So we are also rotating our body. We are turning our whole body, right? So let's see how they are done. Actually, you can do these rotations even with a double-handed, with two clubs. So one club in each hand. But I'm going to teach it only with one Karlakattai so that anyone who has just one Karlakattai can also do this. Okay. Okay. So let's see the first rotation. Uh, the principles of alignment remain the same, and I've explained it many times, and each and every free class I've done on YouTube, how important alignment is and what are the principles of alignment. So let's just go over it one more time so that you're prepared to do this correctly. Your tailbone has to be tucked in so that your core gets engaged, because if that is not done, you are going to isolate your arms and your basically your arms and legs, in which case it will start all kinds of aches and pains and increase the chance of injury, right? So very important thing, tuck your tailbone in for core engagement. Keep your body soft. Do not lock any of your joints, especially your knee joint. Throughout the practice of Meipadam and Karlakattai, you're not supposed to lock your knee joint, right? So, tailbone tucked in, body soft, joints relaxed, and we are going to move our arms. You're going to put your body behind the movement of arms, so your whole body is going to move as one unit. Okay, so let's start. So the first rotation, it's uh it's like shoulder rotation but with more uh, shoulder rotation, but with this added component of rotating around. Okay, so see, also one more important thing, you have to keep your body compact. If you're going to move, if you're going to extend your arms too much, then you're going to lose control on Karlakatai. So you have to keep your body compact. You have to move your body as one unit. Okay. So let's do. So this was the first one. There is one more variation of this, which is like the back swing is wider. So this, the swing which we did just now, it's like shoulder rotation. It's almost, you can say, shoulder rotation. Now the one that's we are going to do next is, you can say, a variation of this, but it's like a single-handed shield cast, right? So earlier, we were rotating in a very compact way, close to shoulder. Now, I'm just making it in a simple words. I'm just making it like a back sweep. Okay? So, see. So that was the second one. First one was rotating around the shoulder. Second one was more of a back sweep. Now the next one, which I would call the second rotation, uh, would be shoulder rotation and the reverse of it. Okay. So this one is a little more challenging. If your shoulder rotation is not good, you're going to find it difficult. You're going to find it very challenging to do this properly. The biggest mistake people do is that they rotate their wrist instead of using their shoulder and back. Okay. So the next one is turning the other side. Turning the other side. So Karla is always going to remain in the hand. Whichever side you have turned, Karla is going to be on that hand. So I have turned on my right side. So Karla is going to be on my in my right hand. Okay. And now the last and the third rotation, it looks like tope rotation, but it's not. Okay. In tope rotation, we rotate the karla in front of the stomach. Whereas in this rotation, you see the karla is passing through in front of the legs. So let's start. Okay, so these were the three rotations, and I hope you practice them. Let me know what do you think, how do you feel after practicing this, and if you're finding it challenging, which means you're lacking the practice of Meipadam and you're lacking proper systematic learning in your routine, and in that case, I suggest and recommend that you join the regular online live class in which we are learning in a very systematic step by step way. We are breaking down all these rotations first in smaller bits so that at the end we are able to do this in an effortless way. So, okay, if you're watching, if you have any questions, you can post now. Apart from that, we are starting our teacher training course from 18th of April this month. And we have already got for this batch 5 students. So if you are interested in learning how to teach Meipadam and Karlakattai properly, you can still apply for the course. Right? Okay. So I think I'll see you next time in the next live class that I'll do. And thanks for joining me. Thank you.